Show up like 10 minutes late.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Deuce and Duda. Little, no more scruff. Sorry, had to get rid of it. But, we're going to make this quick video. Apologize. Last week, we literally uploaded it, and then YouTube, my page froze, and it fucked up, so the video never got uploaded, and we just didn't feel like doing it again. So I apologize for that, and plus, I had a bad week dealing with this asshole's Ravens beating my Pats, so, alright. So what is it, week 4 now?
Something like that.
Week 4 in the NFL last night. I mean, I don't really feel the need to make picks on Thursday night games, and Ravens were obviously going to win anyways, so. But, okay. So start off, Pats-Bills. I'm going with the Pats. They're going to be pissed off after the loss, and I don't know. The Bills give us fits, but I think the Pats.
I feel like the Pats will win just because the refs are back.
Oh, yeah. Exactly, right? Thank you. Fucking great to see those guys back. Next we got
Hold on, expect a big game out of Ridley, though.
Yeah, exactly. I hope so. Next we got Panthers at Falcons, and the Falcons are red hot. I'm going with Atlanta. They're playing on a whole nother level right now.
You know, this is going to be an interesting matchup, Dusky, because...
I think so, too,
Did you happen to see that comic come out of Cam Newton?
No.
Some guy down in Carolina or some shit like that made a white version of Cam Newton doing the Superman shit.
Really?
And, like, they talked about it on First and Take and shit.
Oh, shit.
And Stephen A. took it as, like, a black offensive shit.
Of course he would. No, I didn't hear about that.
I feel like it's going to be a close game. But
it will be close.
Still pick the Falcons. They're way too good right now.
ATL. Next we got surprising 2-1 Vikings at the 1-2 Detroit Lions. I'm going to go with the Vikings just because Christian Ponder is having a really good season so far, and AP seems to be healthy, so I'm going with them.
Do you know the status on Stafford?
That's a good question, and that's another reason why I'm picking Minnesota is because Stafford, he's so fragile, the guys. You never know, like, if he's going to play or not.
I'm going to make 2 picks on this. If Stafford plays, Lions win. If not, Lions lose.
I agree. Next, we got Chargers at Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs coming off a big win at the Superdome against the Saints. You know, Phillip Rivers was terrible last game. I'm going to go with the upset here. I'm going to pull the Chiefs at home. Jamal Charles, a huge game last week. Yeah, they need to keep giving that man the rock because it'll give me fantasy points. But I'm going to Kansas City.
I'm going with KC.
Next, we got Rams hosting the Seahawks. Seahawks coming off that. We all know what happened in that fucking game. They should be 1-2, but I'm going to go with Seattle.
I'm going with Seattle just because I had them in my defense.
Yeah, their defense is good. They gave Green Bay fits. Next, we got 49ers at the Jets, both 2-1, so 1 o'clock matchup. This should be interesting, but I'm going to go with San Francisco.
I'm not picking the Jets. I hate the Jets. I'm going with 49ers.
I'm going to go with Niners, too, and they lost last week, so they're going to be pissed off.
And just because I know Rex is already free.
And Darrelle Revis out for the season, that's huge. He's their defense.
You know what really pissed me off? Yesterday
He's talking shit about Vernon now?
No, he said Vernon's the best tight end in the game. But what really pissed me off, I looked at the standings yesterday, and I saw the Jets were in first place.
Yeah, can you believe that? I mean, granted, it's only week 4, but...
I hated that.
Yeah, it won't last for long. And next we got the 1-2 Titans against the other undefeated team, the Red Hot Houston Texans at home. I'm going with Houston. I mean, they're
the team to
their Matt Schaub has developed into such a outstanding quarterback, and Arian Foster, Andre Johnson. They're gonna win this big, in my opinion. You pick Houston?
Yeah, I'm picking Houston.
Next, we got the Raiders at the 1-2 Peyton Manning-led Denver Broncos.
I'm sorry, Deucey, I don't see the Raiders 1-2.
Raiders coming off a pretty impressive win at home against Pittsburgh.
Loved it.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go with Peyton though to bounce back. Struggled the last couple weeks. I'm going with the Broncos. How about you? Broncos.
Going Broncos.
Next, we go to the Dolphins at the other 3-0 team, surprising Arizona Cardinals with their really good defense. Their defense is, believe me, I know they beat my Pats. Their defense is legit. I'm going to Arizona.
It's going to be an interesting game, Dusky. It's going to be close.
You think?
I think it's going to be close.
If Reggie Bush plays, that is.
I think regardless, Daniel Thomas is filling his shoes
I just think.
So, I mean, if Daniel Thomas has a big game and Tannehill steps up like he did last week or 2 weeks ago,
that's true.
I mean, it could be a close game.
It could be a close game.
But I'm still picking Cardinals.
Yep, me too. Next we got Bengals, 2-1 Bengals at the 1-2 Jaguars. I'm gonna want the Jags to win this one at home. They won their first game last week, and Blaine Gabbert's already a much improved
he's
QB.
He's slowly getting better as the weeks go on.
And Maurice Jones-Drew is gonna pick up the pace. I feel like I think Jaguars are gonna sneak one out. Next we got, this should be a good game.
Game of the week, I think.
Saints, 4:25 on Fox. 0-3 Saints travel to Lambeau Field to take on the Aaron Rodgers discount double check led Green Bay Packers.
This is the most important game for both teams.
This is a huge game. Yeah, I agree, because you got the Packers coming off. They got fucking hosed. There's not a question about it. They got fucked over. And the Saints are 0-3. Breeze is obviously frustrated. I think the Saints need to win this game. And I can see them winning. I'm going to pick the Saints to win. I know, it's like a tough... I just feel like the Saints, Drew Brees is going to...
It depends on which Drew Brees shows up. Drew Brees from this season or Drew Brees from last season.
Granted, the guy's already got 904 yards passing this year, 7 TDs, so he's going to have a monster game, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think he's going to break out.
No, I disagree. I'm going Packers.
Okay.
They've got so much... They're so pissed off after last week.
That's true, yeah. I feel like Clay Matthews is going to rip someone's head off, but I'm picking the Saints. Next, we got the 1-2 Redskins against the 1-2 Tampa Bay Bucks at Tampa. I don't really know here. I'm gonna go with the Redskins just because RG3 and the Bucks haven't really done anything to impress me this year so far.
I'm gonna pick the Redskins for a couple reasons. Because I love RG3. But one thing I'm worried about is that defense. They lost Arakpo.
Yeah, that's right. Arakpo out for the year. Yeah, that's tough. But I'm going with Washington. You going Tampa?
No, I'm going Washington.
Washington? Okay. So now we get to the Sunday night game. We got Giants at Eagles. Both teams 2-1 NFC East matchup. These are always fun games. I'm at Philly. I'm going to go with the Eagles. I just can't stand the fucking Giants, and I'm not picking Eagles because I hate the Giants. I just think the Eagles at home Sunday night. I think Vic's due for a big game.
How long do you think Vic's gonna last, though?
I don't know. Speaking of fragile, this guy gets hit literally 12 times every game.
The Giants' defensive line is gonna eat him.
That's true. That's true.
That's why I'm picking the Giants.
Okay.
Because he's gonna get knocked out, and then they're gonna put that rookie in, and who knows? That
that's true.
He's gonna shit himself against that Giants D.
I agree. But I'm going to go with the Eagles. Look for McCoy to have a lot of carries. And then the Monday night game, this is going to be another good game. Chicago Bears, the Bears, traveling to Dallas to take on the 2-1 Dallas Cowboys. Both teams 2-1, by the way. This should be an interesting matchup. Again, this really all depends on Tony Romo. It always depends on Tony Romo with the Cowboys because he's so, in my eyes, he's very erratic. He'll look amazing for 2 or 3 weeks at a time, and then the next 2 or 3 weeks he'll look like shit. With that being said, though, I'm expecting him to have a big game under the spotlights in Dallas at home. Watch, hopefully, a couple hookups with Des Bryant. I'm going with the Cowboys. What about you?
Still thinking.
Just because, and Jay Cutler's the same thing. He's like Romo. He's very erratic.
They're both.
And Marshall needs to stop eating Butterfingers so he can catch the damn ball.
Oh God, these two quarterbacks are.
I know it's so. It really is. It really is. I'm going with Dallas though.
I'm going with the Bears. I like their running game.
Okay. And so those are our picks. And real quick, we're each just gonna pick one game to watch. I'm gonna go with. Honestly, I'm going to go with the... It's really a top... There's like 3 games. I'm going to give you 3 games just because these are, in my eyes... I'm going to go with Saints-Packers, Giants-Eagles, and Bears-Cowboys. I think those are really even matchups. And
let me see. I'll pick a
Sure, certainly. No, you can pick whatever.
Well, I was going to pick Packers-Saints is definitely one. Giants-Eagles because that's a division battle
for
first place.
And they're just both 2-1 teams, good squads.
And then... Let's see... Broncos-Raiders because Broncos cannot afford to go 1-3.
No way, and especially at home, the Raiders beat them at home. Peyton, that'll be a lot of that'll be a little hit to his psyche, if you will. So yeah, this week 4, a lot of good slate of good games. Really hoping my Pats can bounce back and get back to 500. Not used to seeing them lose 2 games in a row, but what are you gonna do? And Buffalo always gives us fucking problems too.
You got nothing to worry about.
So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So hope you enjoy week 4. I can't believe it's already fucking week 4. Unbelievable. And so Duda and I are actually going to be back tomorrow to talk about. We're going to change course, no NFL. We're going to talk about NBA because before you know it, NBA is here in like 4 or 5 weeks.
Less than a month.
Basically, what do you want to talk about in the NBA tomorrow?
Well, you know how they got the NBA player rankings, and I feel like that was not the top 10.
Yeah, I didn't agree with that at all.
So I feel like we should have our own.
I agree.
Pick our own top 10 players.
Exactly, and then we also, you know, what we should do also. We'll do like top 5 like bench players or something.
Oh
too.
yeah.
Or like top 5 sixth men, if you will. So yeah, stick around for tomorrow, guys. We'll be doing that video, and yeah, comment, let us know on what matchups you're looking forward to this week, and who you think's gonna break out for big games. So so until tomorrow, this is the Deuce, Duda.
Sniff
Take
out.
it easy. Have a good Friday, and drink up.